whether it's down to them being soft, because these are all athletes that are surely capable of getting stuck in. I think it's a lack of application. There seems to be so little sort of actual motivation there.
What's the issue with Ramsey, by the way?
He's involved been indifferent for a long time, so the crowd's not got his back. He's been playing out of position, to be fair. He's been playing on the left, which is a really unnatural position for a player like Ramsey, so I don't really understand that.
I thought Ramirez terrorised him. I wondered, I'm not seeing enough. When Ramsey first came back from his injury, he was tearing his challenges and he looked quite good. I didn't know he dropped it quite so badly. I would have liked to, on form, I'd play him and get ahead of Coquelin, wouldn't you?
No, I think Coquelin is a little more likely to get stuck in there. That's the way I would go with Diaby as well.
Anonymous, man. Is he fully fit?
No, he's never been fully fit. I think that's his problem. I think he might have to be made into glue at the end of the season. It's just you're going to have to make a decision on that. Obviously, it's very sad for the guy, but if you want to compete, you can't be having those risks.
He's not going to get very steered in the middle of
No, a bit of craft.
Yeah, maybe they got all of that.
Keep the ball so you don't win it back.
Yeah, maybe. I think with Diaby, I don't want him to retire right at the because I think that would be tragic, but also because I really have got used to Bender saying every single time when he comes back and we like his signing.
Yeah, that's not just Diaby, that's anyone.
Anyway, yeah.
Like, if there's a break, it's like, well, the next game we'll have 11 new signings.
What do you think of
the same players?
What do you think of the penalty?
An interesting one. I think he fell over, but I can understand why the referee gave it, because from his position.
Was it a sending off?
There were two players behind there, so
No view from it was.
Initially I felt very strongly that it was, because it definitely, I don't know, but look at the replays, he may have lost control of the ball when the time was coming in, so he may not have been able to pull the trigger, but I don't think it really matters too much whether players behind, because if a player goes through and looking at the goalkeeper to be and is brought down by a defender, don't say it's not a red because the keeper was there, it's not his scoring opportunity, he's been denied, so maybe it should have been. It was one of those ones where I could sort of see it like, I would have thought about it, but initially I definitely thought
it was a strange one as well, because Szczesny didn't seem in any way surprised that it had been given, but there's very little contact on Ramirez.
he slips first. Yeah.
It's a strange one.
Does Sky's Super Sunday coverage make you uncomfortable?
It's like being punched with the idea of football.
It's just Super Sunday, so I'll decide the matches might be rubbish, just because they're two slightly more kind of sides. How's it going to? It annoys me.
I'll tell you what Sky TV does, they look at poll. Do the poll at the end of the game and say, has it been a Super Sunday or not? I think 50% Super Sunday. Play the idea. If not, leave it.
It should be a retrospective thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not against motherfucking Monday, but
Yeah. It should be like a terrorism scale. It's like super, average, rubbish, and whatever the games have been like, it's sort of tumbles out.
yeah. And if Tony Garrido appears on screen at any point, like everybody just goes down. It's gone. Yeah.
Everyone's as a should.
He never gets the Sunday gigs.
That's always something. More choice. What about Chelsea then? People still bashing Benitez down at the bridge.
I love how much he just does not care.
He's oblivious, isn't he?
Well, I think he just doesn't care. It's almost like,
he is.
If I do well, it's good because I'm doing well in my job. If I do badly, it's good because I hate Chelsea.
I suppose as long as the tag of interim manager is still displayed every time he comes on television, then why would you really give two shiny shines?
It's in a shop window, isn't it?
Do you think the negative attitude towards Benitez has affected that before?
Well, I think, if there's pressure on the manager, there's pressure on the team, because you hear those same reactions from the fans. It happened at St James Park as well. So I think, any negative influence towards any aspect of the team is always going to be bad by its very nature. Absolutely, really quite obviously transfers to the team.
I just think it's somebody you can't get behind some facet of your team. You can't just sort of go, this join or Frank Lampard is the best. He was good. A few years ago. It's just like
There's an excellent Let's go to St James's Park.
No.
Peter, where
don't wanna.
That's what the Newcastle fans say.
There was a lot of booing. Because they were beaten at home by Reading 2-1. Noel Ranger vented his anger at the fans on Twitter, saying certain fans need to not come and support the team, coming out to boo us. Stay at home. Don't need your boos. Say no more.
And didn't one of the fans then reply saying, you've been arrested more times than you've scored goals for Newcastle? Shut up.
You can't get your shin pads on because there is a tag on your leg.
Yeah.
Would you be one of the boo boys?
No, I certainly wouldn't be myself, but I
Boost
respect
to us
it.
every time we buy the ticket.
I
It's 50 quid! 50 quid again!
Well, 50, was it 56 last season for the Chelsea match away?
Don't buy it.
And it was about that price for Norwich away for a lot of fans who went down there, and it's a hell of a trip. I respect anybody who stumps in the cash to go and watch a football match, so they do whatever they want, to be honest. But I wouldn't be a decision I made, to be honest.
I think that's what you're doing.
So it's not looking good at the moment.
Too much across the relegation zone is worrying.
So we're basically saying that if they've got the right to do it, he needs to manage it, doesn't have a team. So.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
That's true.
But it's just. I think we've probably got. I think Newcastle has got more right to do it. Perhaps Chelsea fans to be. They've got a lot more to be annoyed about. I think it's just the manner in which they saw the capitulation, the way that he talk all day about the Cabaye. He brought Cabaye off because of apparently a groin injury. The player himself admitted, but the actual he substituted Marvaux for James Perch. He's not an attacking footballer, James Perch, which kind of sort of told everyone, right, we're playing for this 1-0. Newcastle never been a 1-0 ever.
Reading another cup.
Is he great already?
That should be renamed Lazar Reading. Lazar Reading.
It works. It definitely
I
works.
don't think he does, but
De Guzman-esque, the Cabaye free kick, wasn't it?
It was a lovely free kick,
Lovely.
wasn't it?
yeah,
Really nice.
yeah, great win for Reading though. Do we see Reading hanging on? Are they going to drop off?
God, they got a bit momentum.
Well, we often talked about them in the Championship having the second half of the season spurge. Is that going to happen in the Premier League? Maybe they're going to finish in Europe.
I think we also commented, or one of us said it, about how they seem to have been like a team who had an amazing run of form in the Championship and suddenly just woke up and found themselves in the Premier League. They didn't expect it. It took them ages to get used to the idea. So maybe now they are getting used to the idea. And with Glenville, Adam, James, Lafondra and the Vanguard, who would bet against them? Actually, I wouldn't bet against them.
Some guy forced to be a better.
Well, you guys, sorry, carry on.
I was just a Cisse, actually.
Well, let's go to West Ham.
Really? Don't we say?
No, the other Cisse was
Oh, sorry. I'm jumping around.
Convoluted brute.
Indeed.
Back to St James's Park because Adam Federici went incredible stuff against them. It was a good header from Cisse going in exactly the right direction.
that turn and volley as well, which was really strong. And it was right after that, but it was rasping.
But it seemed to really knock Cisse. He was quite poor after those saves. Like he just sort of didn't quite know how to beat him, so it was just guessing. Almost.
Yeah, well, I think that's sort of one where it was him against the keeper. The ball came in, and he should really finish. He looked really sort of just. I'll get this in. No worry. Oh God, I missed shit.
What seems different to you this season from last season?
I'd sort of argue that you're only really missing out on Ben Arfa, who wasn't the regular last season. Johan Cabaye was a big one. Tiote's been kind of in and out of the team, and indeed in and out of form. They're just not. Each individual player is not performing to their.
Complacent after last season, maybe. That's part of his job.
Yeah, it's just a lack of resilience. It's a lack of seeing the game off when you're a couple of goals to the good or one goal we could, which Newcastle's never been good at, but we just need to do something because it's just not working right.
It's talking about the French player, Johan Gouffran.
But didn't they put in a bid of about 750,000, which was just laughing at him?
But they reckon like 1 million might see him there.
You don't afford one.
I feel that laughed at.
Get out of here, you lousy agent scum!
Reminiscent of the Gary Cook years.
Well, I knew it in my head, but I thought I'd let him go for a week.
For the fact, just ha ha ha. Like when Bruce Willis gets the machine gun, like ho ho ho. Facts in the back.
I just like how Harry Redknapp sort of using Carr as a sort of scouting man.
Was it?
Well, not every time Newcastle go in for a team, player QPR going for
I remember Real Madrid genuinely have scouts following Arsenal scouts in the past.
Really?
Getting the jump on.
Not anymore.
Right, in North London, Spurs drew Manchester United. Their fans weren't booing at the end of the game. They were bloody celebrating. Injury time bars of Dempsey. Deserved.
Lovely image of AVP celebrating.
It was, wasn't it?
He's done well against Ferguson, hasn't he? This season?
4 points. 4 points.
Spurs were the better team.
Absolutely.
They were
It's
excellent.
vibrant.
But if you look at that front four, or six if you like, of Spurs, it's very strong. Dempsey, Dembele, Bale, Lennon, Defoe, Parker.
A bit disappointed with Carl Walker for the right person. That was not the best of the season. I think he's got a combination really. And Lennon's quite good. And Lennon really benefits from Bale being so good.
Yeah.
He's got shit Bale. And Lennon's.
Thanks for a similar threat. It's a lot for teams to